Hi, this is Nadine Hill from Juggle Mum, and I'm here with my old pal Marianne Weeks from Mari's World.
Hiya there.
Hi, and we've had all summer off with our kids and doing working from home and juggling childcare and going out for day trips and all sorts. So it's nice to be back in the old routine. What do you think?
It's nice to be back, but I was really appreciative of having 6 weeks of doing nothing and just enjoying the family and the kids and
Definitely.
Each day as it came.
It's been nice, hasn't it, actually? I mean, I've had some friends down at the school gates who've been a bit like, oh God, I couldn't wait for school to open so that the kids could get back in, and they're desperate to get the houses back under control. And then I've had some who were like, well, I could do without the whole school routine thing. So
it was quite nice laying in, wasn't it? And having breakfast in your pajamas. And
it was. I didn't get any lay in, I must admit, Mary. Did you actually get to lay in?
I did, yeah. A couple of times the girls slept into about 9 o'clock and I just read my book, and I really enjoyed just lying in bed with a cup of tea and reading a book with no disturbance.
How nice.
I know, it's amazing.
I don't know if I've been like programmed now. I can't sleep in, but I certainly can do a lazy day in pajamas. I like that.
Not me, you see. I have to get up, washed and dressed at some point. I don't mind having a later up, wash and dress.
Yeah.
I can't be in my pajamas all day. No, I have to get up and do something.
But then mid-afternoon, I start to feel a bit gross, because if I've been in pajamas all day, and then I do have to have a shower. At some stage, I will have a shower, I hasten to add. But yeah, I do like a lazy day, and my kids are quite like that too.
What did you do over the holidays? Did you go away somewhere?
In the 6-week holidays, we went to Camp Festival.
Oh yes, of course.
That was right at the start.
Yeah.
And so we were camping all weekend. And we were so blessed with the weather.
Yeah, we were in West Bay at the time. We went on the Broadchurch. Do you know the drama on ITV?
I love
We went down to West Bay. It's a beautiful, beautiful part of the world. And yeah, we were there. So I know the weekend was fabulous.
It was glorious, and we were just so lucky to have got the fabulous weather, because up north in Yorkshire, where I live, it rained all weekend.
And you weren't there.
I feel sorry for my Yorkshire friends, but anyway, we did get the good weather. And then we had a mixture of days out. We went bowling, we went out for meals.
Right.
We did a lot. We went and saw my brother and his girlfriend had a baby, so we spent lots of time with
lovely. How nice.
So,
talking about babies, I took my twins over to Italy so I could see my other kids, and that was really nice. We spent 5 days all together, and of course my oldest son has got 2 children and the youngest is 18 months, little Sophie.
lovely.
So it was really, really lovely. To spend family time with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and to get the family all together and to spend time together.
Yeah. Next appointment's Christmas. My daughter's coming over with her daughter and husband, obviously, and we're going to have a packed house for Christmas. But before we go any further, can I just congratulate you on becoming a Carnival Cruise Mum? Yay!
Oh, do you know, look what I've got right here. I've got my Carnival Cruise. Yes, just so that if anyone's watching and wondering what the heck we're talking about, my blog has been chosen to be the sun-seeking family of Carnival Cruise Lines for the next year. There are 4 other bloggers who have been chosen to fulfill various roles, like thrill-seeking family, foodie-seeking family, but my blog is the sun-seeking family. So we're so excited. I did a whole announcement post on Juggle Mum if anyone wants to read.
Are you all going to go and do the same cruise, or are you all going off on different cruises, or has it not been announced yet?
Well, we haven't got the exact facts yet, but my understanding is that we will all be going on the same cruise with our families. Really? Yeah, so I'll be able to get to know the other bloggers better and their families, their kids, and we're all going on the same cruise. And we're actually going down to London next week, all of us, to have a meeting to get to know each other better and just to discuss what is going to happen.
Fantastic. Well, you'll have to let us know when you go, because I should be watching your Instagram feed.
I promise I will have plenty of, I'll have to get my legs in shape so I can do hot dog legs. those selfies that everyone takes with hot dog legs. At the moment, mine would be kebab shop legs. So I need to sort that out. So that's going to be getting sorted. But yeah, I will certainly let you know and keep you informed. And
What did the kids say about it?
The kids were absolutely blown away. I mean, I don't know too much yet about the cruising circumstances of the other families involved. I think a couple of first-time cruisers. I'm not sure about everybody. Yeah. Our family, we have been on cruises before. We've done 4 cruises in the past with different cruise lines. Never been with Carnival before, so I'm excited to try out a new cruise line. But because we know about cruising and how the holidays work and what to expect, my kids were like, yes, that's awesome. They were like, they just couldn't wait. Brilliant. I mean, they absolutely love things like the kids club facilities on a cruise are open from early in the morning until midnight in some cases, you know. Wow. So I mean, obviously you don't necessarily, some kids want to spend all that time there, and some, because they make friends and they play on the, you know, the computer games and they watch movies and they have air hockeys and all sorts of things. So, but then some, you know, it's nice to have the option that they can be with you or they can be entertained. So thank you, Mary, for
well done you. I'm really pleased. In fact, all of the ladies, I know who's been chosen and I was so pleased for you all. It's a really great opportunity.
Thank you. And it's a great bunch of ladies as well to be part of. So I'm
a lot of fun.
As well, with excitement and seeing what they picked up on and what they thought of the cruise as well. So it is very exciting.
Fantastic.
So speaking of holidays then, that's obviously something next year. This year, the other things that we've been doing, you know, as well as doing day trips and things, but isn't there some, oh, you mentioned your Italy holiday.
I did. I went to Italy, yes. I also took the girls to a fab day out in London, which is pretty new as an attraction. It's called the Shrek Adventure. Now, I love the film Shrek. It's on the South Bank, so it's close to Sea Life and the London Eye, that area. And you sort of go on a bus, a double-decker bus, and it's 4D, so it's moving all over the place, and you're flying through, and the kids... Yeah, they really liked it. I mean, my girls were 7, but at one point they got quite scared, you know. I don't think under 7s would do it, but it was a really, really good show. And it was money well worth paid out for, that was. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. Excellent. And so sorry, go ahead, Mary.
I was going to say, at the end of this month, we've been invited back to Legoland again for a Lego Friends party. Now, you can imagine my 2, can't you? I'm going to love it.
Do you know, you're like the party mum. It's like you go on all these fabulous things with your girls.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, party time. But you know, speaking of parties, I wanted to ask you, because I understand you've been sent a device to review that I'm really interested in, and you're looking confused now because I've just talked about parties. But like waffles, you could have waffles with parties.
Well,
I want to know about this because I have never made my own waffles. So please tell me what this is and how you do it.
This is my new baby.
Right. So tell me, what do you actually make them from scratch in this?
It's absolutely fantastic. Now, what you do is you make like a batter, which is really, really simple. I mean, I did it for the girls' pudding last night, and you whisk it up. You open up your waffle maker. You lay on 125 grams worth, close it, and it beeps when it's ready. So in that time, I was able to get some ice cream ready and some strawberries and some cream, because that's how I did it last night. I'm doing it again tonight, and I want to try a new thing called a tiramisu waffle. Have you ever had tiramisu?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have had. Yeah, my husband likes
mascarpone and egg yolk and sugar. Okay. So I'm going to make a frothy mixture with that to put on top of the waffle, and then put my strawberries on top, and then maybe a little bit of chocolate or something. So a little bit different tonight, something but it's just so quick, and there's no mess because there's a fabulous little ring around the edge that catches the excess as you press the lid down, so it all pops out, it's caught in the ring, and then you just lift out your waffle into your serving plates and take it to the table.
Sorry, Mary, I was just going to ask, what would the mixture be? You know that you make up a batter. What's in that mixture?
Well, you've got flour, salt and sugar, the dry mixture on one side. And then you've got milk, eggs and a little bit of vanilla extract and some melted butter. You mix it all up together. You put your wet into your dry, mix that, and that's what you will scoop onto your waffle maker. Last night I did put too much on, so all the excess came around the edge, but it's just as good to eat, actually. It just doesn't look pretty perfect. You know, once I suppose I get the measurements right, and then I can just carry on trying all sorts of waffles. I found a brilliant BuzzFeed article, the strangest things to eat in a waffle maker. So I might have a go at a few of those savory things and just things you wouldn't have normally thought of. And I just thought it was a bit of a laugh.
What kind of savory things would you eat?
I think there was a bacon. There were, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to go and get the article. But there was definitely bacon in there for sure.
Nice.
You know, like the Americans do pancakes with bacon, don't they? They do that sweet and savory thing together. So yeah, it should be interesting.
Fascinating. And how much are those waffle makers?
You know, I don't know off the top of my head. I best not say anything. I don't know.
We'll have to Google it
online. It's Sage, and you know who the ambassador, the celebrity ambassador for this is Heston Blumenthal.
I see that on the box, and do you know what? I love him.
I've met him once. I met him. He went to the local shopping mall. He was doing a Sage morning there.
Right.
It's just fascinating to listen to. And he's now come back from Australia, where he's been for about, I don't know, 9 months, a year. He's opening up his restaurant. You know, the Fat Duck?
Yes.
Yes. And tickets are 250 quid a head.
Well, do you know, I actually looked into taking my husband
for
his 40th, and I think it was going to cost about 400 quid for the meet, but I just thought for the experience.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
So worth it. I love the fact that he's almost like a scientist as well.
Yes.
And
he's a scientist, definitely.
In different influences, and I love that passion that he has. And
yes.
I've never eaten anything he's made, obviously, but one day, hopefully.
I've had a few of his Waitrose products.
Right, excellent. Okay. Well, maybe I should take a baby step and go to Waitrose and get some Heston things. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Fabulous salted caramel chocolate dessert that was at Christmas last year. I don't know if they do it all year round, but trust me, it was delicious. Well worth it.
It all sounds a bit calorific for me, especially with the whole hot dog leg plan. I'm not sure it's a good idea. And this waffle maker business sounds far too dangerous for me.
Yes, you won't be able to fit in your clothes. Talking of clothes, how are you? Are you going to talk about?
Well, I did a blog post today on jugglemum.co.uk. It's called My Fashionable Week, and I got some outfits from a company called Pink Clove, and this is a plus size retailer, so they start at size 16 and upwards, and at the moment I am in a 16. I did lose a bit of weight last year, but over the past year it's crept on. I just took my eye off the ball. That was
it does all the time. It drives me mad.
It's a nightmare, isn't it? It's so hard just to keep control, and especially because I love food.
Me too.
I'm not going to apologize for it. I love food. You know, I can't push around a salad. I need food.
Yeah.
So fortunately there are companies like Pink Clove who want to dress women like me who love their food. And I actually have an outfit on today. Do you want me to show you?
Yes, I do. Yeah, let's have a look.
But ignore the cardigan because that's not. But the vest, and then can you see my Can you see?
Oh, lovely. Very flowery.
I don't know if you can see me if I stand back. No, maybe not.
Yes, you can a little bit. Yeah. I love those trousers. And
yeah, they're like an oriental print. And they're so comfortable. They're a wide leg palazzo pant.
Wide leg.
It's wide leg, yeah. And there's a picture of me in this outfit on the blog, actually. But I got a couple of trousers and top sets and also a jumpsuit from them, which was really nice. Because that enabled me to go from day to evening just by changing the accessories. And it worked.
Pack in your suitcase.
Do you know, it's like a capsule wardrobe from this company, and then I also got like a skater dress, and so that would be very good for. It's smart, so you could wear it into an office, or if you were working, and it's also casual, so you'd look very smart going for lunch on a shopping Saturday in it.
Pink Clove, CLOVE.
That's right. Yes, absolutely, and they're on Twitter, Pink Clove UK Instagram as well, and I've tagged them and I've put links to all the clothes that I've got in my blog posts. So
is it expensive or is it reasonably?
No, surprisingly enough, absolutely not expensive at all.
Okay.
The trousers, like you say, you don't like to guess, they're about £22.
Okay.
Something like that. The vest is a tenner. The play suit that I got was about 24 quid, something like that. So it's all around that price point.
Excellent. And the quality?
I really like the quality, actually, and it washes well. I have had these items for about a fortnight, and I've worn them and washed them. And the good thing with not all, but most Pink Clove things I've found is when I take them out of the washing machine, and I do use the dryer as well sometimes, and when I hang them up, I rarely need to iron them, and I like that.
Good. That's a bonus, yes.
It's always a bonus, isn't it? They must have some kind of a poly blend or something within the fabric, but whatever it is, it tends that I don't need to iron it. If something comes out slightly creased, I just hang it over the radiator for 24 hours and it usually drops out.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We like that.
We like. Thumbs up.
The last thing I'm going to tell you about is, again, what we've been doing over the summer holidays, is we've joined up a sketchbook club. Now, there's a lovely lady called Jennie Maizels, and she's an illustrator. She does kids' books and all sorts of different things, and she's absolutely fantastic. And she does this sketchbook club, and this was my first attempt. Okay,
did you actually draw those houses?
I did. I'm so proud of myself.
Really good.
No, and I'm not very good at art, but look at that. That was my fish.
So did you copy off someone else's design, or did you design that yourself?
Brilliant. Okay, so you pay to go online to her course, and it's £7 a module or £20 for 3 modules. And the first module, actually I've picked up the second, which is the fish. You get these downloads. Okay, so there's all sorts of different kinds of sea, different ways to draw it. So they're used for inspiration. You can copy them directly, or you can use them and mix and match them for yourself. And then she's given out lots of different kind of fish. You see, different ways to draw fish, funny ones, colorful ones, all sorts, and even like normal fish, you know, as if you find them. And then you've got a little video to watch, and she tells you to draw with a pencil and then go over it with a pen, as I did with the houses. And she tells you which materials to use. And it's something I've been doing with the girls, because they're both, oh, mummy, we can't draw that, we can't do this, but look at their little houses.
That is awesome. They look really good.
And they were so pleased that they were able to, you know, do something so clever. This is Bessie's fish thing.
And were they proud of themselves when they saw what they'd done?
Very. I tell you what I like about it is that we all sit at the table. We've got all of the pencils or colours or whatever we're using in the middle. It's the perfect way to get them just to talk freely. You know, you're not fishing for answers. How's today at school been? They just sort of come out with stuff, and it's really, really lovely. At the same time, you might have really comfortable silences where everyone's really concentrating and just getting on, and can I have the red, you know, can I have the pink or whatever. So we've really, really enjoyed it. And we've got another, oh, sorry, that was my phone. We've got another module now, which I hope to do over the weekend, but of course it's been first week back at school, hasn't it? So I don't want to give too much stuff. We're bound to come home with homework and all sorts of things to prepare. So, but our next one, just to show you, is actually called washing line. So we're going to do like a washing line, and then we're going to choose patterns for the different clothes, and just make it our own, really. So yeah,
I like that idea. And it's also like drawing is something that as grown-ups we don't do we? Unless it's our profession, unless that's our career. But we don't do it.
Have you noticed recently, like, there's been a huge passion, a huge move towards this mindfulness and colouring in books for adults. They're all over the place.
Everybody on the internet is colouring in at the moment.
They are. So I just thought, when I saw this idea, this actually teaches you and gives you confidence to draw your own stuff. And I'm really pleased with that, you know. And I'm really looking forward. And I don't want you to look at this one. Just showing off now. But look.
Did you do that yourself?
I did. Do you remember the stories, Winnie the Witch?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Fantastic witch, but that's the kind of house she lived in. So
I remember Megan Mogg. That was the one I remember.
I love Megan Mogg.
Excellent. God, you're so talented, Mary. You are. I can't draw for toffee. Honest to God, cannot draw a thing.
Right, she's really, really good at teaching. She's just amazing, Jennie is. I love her. I really do. You should look at her on Instagram as well and see what she's coming up with all the time. It's really interesting. I think
so she would sort of guide people and inspire the different modules then?
Yes. You go, she's got it all ready and prepared for you, and you just click on it and work your way through it and have fun.
And you work at your own pace, do you?
Yes, you do. Yes.
Excellent. So what's the website where people would do that?
Jennie Maizels, and that's Maizels. I think it's a .com. And then you just look out for, I'm sure if you Google Sketchbook Club as a hashtag or one, it will come up. It definitely come up on Instagram for sure.
Very good. Oh, how fabulous. That's great. So by next week, you'll have your washing line one finished then, hopefully, if you get that.
Hopefully, yes. I'll have something to show you.
Excellent. Well, I look forward to seeing that anyway, Mary. It sounds like a lot of fun. So you've been busy this week. I mean,
always.
We are going to be back next week, aren't we, with our next Mums Like Us?
Absolutely.
Excellent. So if anybody out there is watching and wants to tune in and see what we're talking about, join us next week at 1 o'clock Friday, and this will be Mums Like Us, hashtag Mums Like Us. This video is also going on to YouTube, so if anybody wants to see what we've been up to in the past, it's all on the YouTube playlist. So thanks so much, Mary, for joining me today, and I'll talk to you.
Lovely to speak to you again.
Lovely to see you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.